You find a stunning marble shower online, except designers say that look is already dated, so you go black and white, clean, modern. But then you learn matte black hardware peels when you clean hard water off it. So you try what's trending, handcrafted tiles and warm earth tones. Until you realize those tiles are a nightmare to keep clean and nobody tells you until they're grouted into your wall. Every choice feels like a trap. It doesn't have to be. Today, the bathroom trends that are quietly fading, what's actually replacing them, and the one upgrade that has nothing to do with looks, but matters more than all of them combined. If this is the bathroom renovation you've been putting off, maybe the last major one you want to do, getting these decisions right the first time matters. Stay until the end, and if at any point something clicks or saves you from a mistake you are about to make, that's when you subscribe. And if this genuinely helped, a like goes a long way in helping others find it too. Before we start, these are directions, not rules. If you love your frameless glass shower, your matte black fixtures, or your all-white bathroom, keep them and enjoy them. Your bathroom should make you happy. I'm simply showing you where design is heading so you can make informed choices when you're ready. Most of these shifts don't require gutting anything. Some cost under $50. We're starting with the fastest, cheapest fix, the one you can change this weekend without a contractor. Why is the most popular hardware finish of the last decade suddenly a problem? Matte black hardware had an incredible run. For years, it was the go-to for a modern or farmhouse look. But saturation caught up with it. It is now so ubiquitous that it no longer makes a design statement. It just blends into the background of every bathroom that looks the same. Beyond aesthetics, there are practical problems most people do not discover until they have lived with it. Matte black shows every water spot and mineral deposit. And in areas with hard water, which includes much of Florida, Texas, Arizona, and the Sun Belt, that chalky white buildup is almost impossible to avoid. Worse, cleaning those deposits can actually strip the black finish, revealing the bare metal underneath. Here is what is replacing it in 2026: warm metals. Brushed brass and champagne bronze add warmth without the fragility of the matte black finish. Brushed nickel remains one of the most practical finishes available. It hides water spots, coordinates with almost everything, and has quietly worked well for decades. Polished chrome is making a quiet comeback because it is the most durable finish on the market and pairs with any style. And one approach gaining significant traction is intentional mixed metals. Instead of matching every fixture to the same finish, designers are combining two complementary finishes: brushed brass faucet with matte black cabinet pulls, polished nickel shower trim with warm brass sconces. The key is choosing a dominant finish for 60 to 70% of visible hardware and an accent for the rest. That creates depth without chaos. Whether you are the one choosing the fixtures or your husband has strong opinions about hardware, swapping it out is one of the cheapest, fastest updates you can make. No contractor needed. Hardware changes details, but the next shift changes the entire mood of your bathroom, and a can of paint is all it takes. Why do black and white bathrooms suddenly feel like they belong in a different decade? The stark black and white, high contrast bathroom felt fresh and modern for years. Bold, graphic, clean. But in 2026, that look increasingly reads as cold, sterile, and overplayed. The shift is toward warmth. Soft earth tones, terracotta, sage green, warm beige, sandy neutrals, even soft browns are replacing the harsh black and white divide. These colors create calm rather than contrast. They make a bathroom feel like a room you want to be in, not a room designed for a photo. Now, earth tones don't mean dark or heavy. In a small bathroom especially, lighter earth tones, a soft cream, a pale sage, a warm sand, keep the room feeling open and bright while adding warmth that stark white simply lacks. The goal is lived-in warmth, not cave-like darkness. If your bathroom is already black and white, you don't need to gut it. Painting the walls a warmer neutral, adding wood-toned accessories, or swapping white towels for something in a warm, muted tone can soften the contrast significantly. Even replacing a stark white bath mat with something in a natural linen or warm sand color shifts the entire feel for under $30. A quick color principle. Whatever accent you choose, sage green, warm terracotta, soft brown, repeat it at least 3 times in different forms. In the towels, in a small plant or vase. In the wall color. That repetition makes color choices feel intentional instead of random. Color sets the mood. But the next decision is about the surfaces themselves, and this is where more is definitely not more. What happens when you put the same dramatic stone on every surface? Marble is timeless. That hasn't changed, and it won't. But the way marble has been used in the last few years, covering floors, walls, ceilings, shower enclosures, and vanity tops, all in heavily veined, high-drama stone, creates a bathroom where your eye has nowhere to rest. Every surface competes for attention. Instead of luxury, you get visual chaos. The shift is toward restraint. Use your dramatic, deeply veined marble as one focal point, the shower wall, the floor, or the vanity top. Then, let everything else around it breathe in calmer, quieter tones. A solid color tile, a subtle texture, a painted wall. That contrast is what lets the marble actually shine instead of fighting with itself on every surface. And one practical note, much of what you see labeled as marble in big box stores is actually engineered or faux marble. Real marble is genuinely timeless. The oversaturation problem tends to come from printed patterns that try to replicate dramatic veining at a lower cost, but end up looking repetitive and artificial when spread across large areas. If you can afford real marble, use it selectively as a statement. If you are using engineered alternatives, calmer patterns tend to hold up much better visually over time. Marble is one surface decision, but there is another surface trend that needs a brutally honest conversation. Because what makes it beautiful is exactly what makes it impractical. Are handmade tiles worth the beauty, or is the maintenance a deal breaker? Zellige tiles, those handcrafted glazed tiles with natural variations in color, texture, and surface, are undeniably beautiful. Each tile is slightly different, which creates a depth and character that machine-made tiles simply cannot replicate. They are one of the most talked about trends in bathroom design right now. But there is an honest trade-off that most trend reports skip. The same irregular handmade surface that gives Zellige its charm is also harder to clean than smooth machine-made tile. The uneven edges create wider grout lines. The textured surface can trap soap residue and moisture in ways that flat tile does not. Here is the practical guidance. Zellige works best on surfaces that do not get heavy direct water contact, such as a feature wall behind the vanity, a backsplash, or an accent niche inside the shower. For shower floors, shower walls that take daily water, and areas you need to scrub regularly, a smoother tile with similar color variation gives you a comparable aesthetic with far less maintenance. Before choosing any tile for a wet area, ask yourself one question. How hard will this be to clean on a busy morning? The most beautiful tile in the world stops being beautiful the moment maintenance becomes a chore. Tile covers your walls, but the biggest single element in your bathroom is the shower itself, and how it is designed changes everything about how the room feels. Is your shower making your bathroom feel like a specimen box? Frameless glass showers were designed to make bathrooms feel more spacious, and they do. Visually, a clear glass box disappears and the room reads as larger. If your frameless shower works well in your space, there is no reason to change it. But the shift in 2026 is toward showers that feel integrated into the bathroom's architecture rather than sitting apart from it. A half wall of tile with glass above it, an archway or framed entryway that gives the shower its own sense of place. Pocket doors or proper hinged doors provide both privacy and warmth. These approaches make the shower feel like a deliberate part of the room's design, not a transparent enclosure dropped into a corner. For smaller bathrooms where a separate shower room is not realistic, and that is most bathrooms, a tub and shower combination with a beautiful curtain or a partial glass panel remains the most practical solution. If you are wondering whether to tile all the way to the ceiling in a small shower, generally, yes. Floor-to-ceiling tile makes a small shower feel taller and more finished, and it protects the walls from moisture damage above the tile line. And if your home has only one bathroom, keeping the tub is generally recommended for resale value. One important note, if you do create an enclosed shower area, proper ventilation is critical. Without an adequately sized exhaust fan vented to the outside, moisture gets trapped and mold becomes a serious problem. This is especially true in the South, where ambient humidity is already high year-round. Your shower is sorted, your surfaces are chosen, your hardware is updated, but there is one more visible change that anchors the entire room, and it is the piece of furniture you look at every morning. What's replacing the boring white vanity that every builder installs? Painted white vanities dominated bathrooms for years because they were cheap, safe, and coordinated with everything. But in 2026, the shift toward natural materials is reaching the bathroom vanity. Dark and medium wood tones, walnut, dark stained oak, and warm toned natural wood add sophistication and bring organic warmth that white paint simply cannot replicate. Wood grain introduces texture and depth, making the vanity feel like real furniture rather than a painted box. Whatever material you choose, prioritize storage above everything else. Choose drawers over doors because reaching into the back of a deep cabinet under the sink is something nobody enjoys. Look for built-in organizers for hair tools, grooming products, and daily essentials. Nobody in the history of bathroom renovation has ever said they have too much storage. If a vanity looks beautiful but offers minimal function, it will frustrate you within weeks. Stained wood hides everyday wear far better than white paint. Scuffs, watermarks, and daily contact that would show immediately on a white surface become virtually invisible on natural wood. For those on a budget, quality wood-tone vanities are available from Costco, Floor & Decor, and IKEA at competitive price points. And if you already have a white vanity in good condition, adding warm wood accessories, a wood frame mirror, wooden shelving, or a teak bath tray brings warmth without replacing anything. Those are the visible changes. Every one of them makes your bathroom look better. But this last one makes your bathroom work better, and it might matter more than everything else combined. Safety. This isn't about aesthetics, it's about the bathroom working for your life, not just for photographs. Non-slip shower flooring with a DCOF rating of 0.6 or higher. DCOF stands for Dynamic Coefficient of Friction, a measure of how slip-resistant a surface is when wet. For a shower floor where you stand barefoot on a soapy surface, this number matters more than the tile's color or pattern. Ask for it before you buy. It should be on the box or in the product specifications. Grab bar backing installed inside the walls during renovation, just wood blocking behind the tile, so bars can be added later without tearing anything apart. This costs almost nothing during construction and becomes invaluable over time. Many homeowners skip this because they do not need grab bars today, but adding them later means demolishing the wall and starting over. Curbless shower entries that look modern and eliminate a tripping hazard. Comfort height toilets that are easier to sit down on and stand up from. Lever handles instead of round knobs. Easier for everyone and essential for anyone with arthritis or limited grip strength. A shower seat at 17 to 19 inches. Useful today for resting your foot while shaving, and essential later for safety and independence. These are not upgrades for someday. They are upgrades that benefit everyone now and become necessities with time. Build them in while the walls are open. It costs a fraction of what it would cost to retrofit later. Before you choose any material, any tile, any fixture, ask whether it passes the daily life test. Is it easy to clean? Is it safe when wet? Will it hold up under real use? A bathroom that works well is a bathroom you'll love for decades. One that just looks good in photos will frustrate you within months. Here's my last question. What's the one thing in your bathroom that's been bothering you for years but you haven't gotten around to fixing? The grout that needs replacing, the hardware from 2010, the shower head that's too high, the vanity you've never liked? Drop it in the comments. Sometimes saying it out loud is the push you need to finally make the change. If this helped you think differently about your bathroom, subscribe if you haven't already. We cover kitchen, bathroom, and living room design every week. And check out our video on kitchen trends worth embracing in 2026, plus another on the 13 bathroom design regrets that cost the most to fix. Links are in the description. I'll see you in the next one.